Hey NomNoms, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. And as you can see, I'm a bit shy because I haven't done this in such a long time, you guys. Like a proper sit down, I'm out here, I'm talking to you guys. I am, either I'm doing tutorial, I'm just talking to you guys. Like, I miss that. But like, it's so weird when you haven't done it in like months. So anyways, hope you guys watched my last vlog and you guys liked the video and you commented down below on that video. Anyways, right now, you probably can see obviously from the title of the video, but it makes so much sense for me to actually explain it to you. So right now, I'm going to be doing like a natural hair tutorial. So how I take care of my hair, like my weekly wash day routine, and basically the products that I use, and basically anything to do with my hair, because I think I've been doing something right, because it has been growing. It's very healthy, but obviously I slip up sometimes. Just like today, you will see the condition. It's not totally 100%, but I know after this wash day it's gonna be up there. So basically, if you are interested to find out how I take care of my hair, what I do and what products I use, please do keep on watching. And and before we even get to the video, please make sure that you have subscribed to this video, that you will like this video, whether midway, whether now, whether midway throughout the video, whether at the end. It doesn't matter, as long as you like it and you comment. Doesn't matter if you put a heart or you put like whatever it is. Please comment down this video on other questions that maybe I wouldn't have covered, So anyways, before I show you my whole like wash routine, basically, because basically what I'm going to be showing you is how I wash my hair. I'm going to do a treatment today, and then basically after I've washed it, what I do with it, sort of like either if I'm going out, which in this case is not really happening, because you guys know the situation, not just in the country but in the world. So I'm not really going out, so I won't do like, let's say, a high puff bun or wear my afro out, because I'm literally going to be home the whole time. So I literally put my hair into a protective hairstyle. Anyways, let's get down to the products that I actually use. I want to explain as deeply as I can why I use this product, and yeah, basically where I get them and how I use them. So anyways, I'm gonna start with the tools, right? So I've got the tools and then I've got the actual like products. So the tools that I use, you guys, not a lot. You don't need all of them, and that's another thing that you should somewhere like understand, right? A lot of people, when they see these videos, which is a similar case to this video, is that you're going to see a bunch of products and then you're going to think you should get all of them, and you only need like 4 or 5, sometimes even 3, let's say 1, 2 and then 3 products. So a lot of people get it wrong in the sense that they want to literally go and buy the whole hair aisle in the store, but you don't have to. You just really need to know the basics of what you should buy. So let us start with the tools. So here it will seem like I've got a lot, but I'll explain, right, why I got the things that I have. So the first one obviously is this dupe that I have in my head. I bought this at Mr. Price, I think for about 60-70 rands, I'm not quite sure. So it's a sateen scarf like thing. I'll show you guys when I actually take it out, and yeah, and I show you the condition of my hair, of which I really don't want to do that right now. So similarly, if you don't want like a head, like a scarf like this or head wrap, because these do fall off while you're sleeping, and I actually use this also for like vanity stuff, like it starts to wear like a wig and then wear this scarf. Obviously I put it a bit different. I won't have this high knot here when I'm actually wearing it, because this is actually really nice. I like the print, makes me look expensive and like a rich aunt vibes, you know. So basically I use this either to sleep or to just like rock it, and you know, when you kind of like dress up or dress down, whatever. I can even put it like a scarf like this, depending on fashion or whatever. But it's actually really good for my hair as well because it's satin. Same thing as this. This is the bonnet, you guys. So this is the inside. So you can see the inside is literally similar material to this, actually same material because they're both silk. This is the bonnet. So I got this at Clicks for 120 if I'm not mistaken, but it's around those. It's one something, I think it's 120. It's not more than 150. I got this at Clicks. You would have seen it from my last haul. I did a haul where I was showing you a bunch of cosmetics that I bought throughout the lockdown. So I've been loving this because it's actually very comfortable. Okay, they're not similar ones, but I've got bonnets as well. Another black, I have two black ones that I showed you in the last haul. Actually, if you haven't watched that haul, go watch it. I'm gonna put it on the eye above. So this helps to, basically, silk is good for black hair, right? What normally happens that black hair obviously is a friend of water. So what happens is that after you've moisturized your hair, so you moisturize, you would have hydrated it, put a bit of water, put a bit of oil. So what you want to do is kind of retain that water and that moisture as long as you possibly can. What happens is that when you sleep with cotton pillows or cotton sheets, cotton duvets, that material, in fact, cotton, poly, whatever material you probably sleep with, sucks all of that out. Silk retains all of that in, so it's almost like it kind of blocks the moisture and the water from seeping out. I don't know if you guys get me. I hope this makes sense. So it's very good for your hair because it's soft on the hair as well. It doesn't like it doesn't go into, like, your coils don't go into the silk, because it's like, so the material is like, it's so well knitted together that your coils don't end up going into the material, and then when you wake up or when you take it off, it breaks like the actual hair strand. Number two, all of that water kind of like stays in the stays in the hair, on the hair, sorry, stays on the hair strands. So basically that's why I have these two. Then the next three items are sort of like tools, basically, to style. So you will notice that they've got like big bristle things, right? Because you don't want like tiny combs or tiny bristled combs, because those break your coils. You've got coily hair, so obviously you can't expect it to like brush from root to tip unless you've like really detangled your hair well, but most cases that doesn't happen. So that's why you find that the combs that I use are like wide tooth combs, right? Because my coils can literally move through these without breaking. So it's almost the same thing with a denim brush, but you have to be a bit careful with this in the sense that yes, it looks like a small tooth brush, but what's nice about it is that the brush is like so flexible that, you know how a small tooth comb is rigid, right? This is flexible in the sense that it literally moves, you know, it moves with the hair. So if the hair is like pulling this way, it will go where the hair is going, so it won't break your hair. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So that's what a denim brush is for. It's for detangling. So you're trying to like almost loosen the knots within your hair. So what's nice about it is that it's flexible enough to move with your hair, but obviously you don't want to overdo it. That's why even when when someone teaches you how to detangle your hair, they say first finger detangle, because your fingers, you know, they are flexible enough to work through certain amounts of knots, and then you can go with your denim brush. And nakhona, go like a bit gentle and start only from the tip of your hair and then work towards the roots. So you don't want to literally go bazooka from roots, like you're going roots to tip. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you guys are following me. So this is not really for combing. This is like hair massage thing. So when you are shampooing your hair, right, and I'm gonna talk about this later. So basically you use this while you're shampooing your hair. You kind of massage your scalp, because you really want the blood in your cuticle, hair cuticles, to move, in the blood in your scalp to also move, because you don't want any bacteria there. You want, like, also if there's any dirt in the scalp to almost move. And obviously you're not going to be harsh with it. You're just going to like gently move from one spot to another. You're not going to be like all over your hair, like just slap. You know, you have to be very gentle. I don't know what just happened. You have to be really gentle, you know. So basically it's almost like helps remove any it helps almost the shampoo to move, so that it moves any dirt that is in the scalp, and it helps with the circulation of blood in your scalp. So this is what I use this for. You don't really need it. I mean, if you've got like extra coins to spend, then buy it, because this I got from Discam and it was like 20 rands. So I mean, if you've got extra coins to spend, sharp, but it's not like a necessity. You don't need to buy it. It's the same thing with this. If you've got this, you don't really need this unless you've got coins to spend. And basically this is from Discam as well. I got it for I don't remember how much I got it for, but definitely you're gonna find it at Discam, and I'm very happy about this, because what's nice about this also, guys, that you can almost pull this out and you can limit how many you can add on these, or you can limit how many you have in here. So sometimes you only want like two of these bristle racks, so you can literally remove these two. So that's what's nice about it as well, and it really detangles well, like proper well. So that's why I use it. It's nice to also just like brush my wigs as well. Like, it's so versatile. You can use it for your hair, you can use it for your wigs, and it's really good for detangling. That's why I bought it. But I mean, detangling, you can finger detangle. You can use a wide tooth comb for like secondary detangling. But otherwise, I'm just letting you know what you actually need, like, oh, I need this, and what you really don't. Now I would say from these tools that I talked about, this is the one that you should really get, because I mean, it helps you with also styling, apart from detangling. It helps with the styling, with almost like fluffing your afro out when you want to wear out. So basically, you get my drift. Okay, and then the last tool that I have, this also is not a necessity. I only bought it because I'm a very curious person. I'm a very DIY person. I don't like going to the salon. I want to do things myself, and I know the only place you can only get like warmth when you're treating is a salon, but I wanted to do a home vibe type of thing. So I got myself it's so weird, like my sisters and my friends laugh at me all the time. They're like, wait, why do you get these things? But listen, you guys, sometimes when I actually use these on them, they're like, oh, okay, we get you, we get why. But it's like, it's just, what I'm trying to say to you is not, it's just not, it's not normal unless you really love your hair, of which I really do love my hair. I like taking care of my hair. But guys, I'm just that person. I like taking care of myself, not just hair but body as well, skin as well. I like buying clothes. I just like spending and spoiling myself. So these are the things that I'll normally get to just feel like I'm pampering myself. So basically this is like a hot or heat cap thing, right? So it's got like a whole plug. You kind of like plug this on, then it's got like inside this, it's got like metal wires that become warm, like a toaster, but less hotter than a toaster. Well, it depends. because I mean it's got settings. So there's like a high, like a really high setting, and then there's like a medium one, so depending on how warm you need, how much warmth you need. So obviously I use this about 2 or 3 times a month. I try not to use it too much, so on average I'll probably use it like once a month. When I'm being a good girl, I'll probably use it 3 times a month, because obviously I'll let you know why, you know? But this basically helps the treatment to literally seep into the hair. I don't know how many natural hair videos you guys watch, or if you've just paid attention when they treat your hair at the salon. You know how when they treat your hair, they put literally a hot thing on top of your head, and to almost make the treatment seep into your hair strands. It makes the treatment effective. Yeah, effective. So it's basically helping the treatment to seep into the strands and to lay itself on the strands, and also the hydration to seep into the strands, to moisturize and keep it like locked into the strand. Because it's good and all to like wash your hair, condition your hair, and then let's say you put on treatment for like 5 minutes, but it's not really effective. That's why normal treatments are like, if you've got a heat cap, you can wear the treatment like for 5 to 10 minutes. But if you don't, they'll be like, so after you put the treatment, they'll be like, wait for 30 minutes, because they literally know that it takes longer for the treatment to work on the hair when you don't have a source of heat. So other people normally have something similar to this that doesn't heat up, but what they do is, it's like, it looks like a bonnet, but it's not a fleece bonnet, but it's like a big chunky warm bonnet. So sometimes you can heat it in the microwave and then you put it on. So that's another different way of generating heat so that your treatment is effective. So yeah, I hope you guys understand this I bought from AliExpress, and you know AliExpress, with like, they are economically friendly, and obviously now I searched for the most economically friendly option. I think I got this for like 100 rands. So I know that when I searched, when I was really frantic about it, because when I want something, I become so frantic about it, I literally research about it and look for it like in different places. So Upper SA, their prices started from like 500 to 800, and I was like, I don't have that much money. So when I went to AliExpress, and it was like, I think 100 rands, it was 150, yeah, but it wasn't more than 200. I think it was even less than like, it was way less than 150. It was way less than 150. So I was like, I'm getting this, you know. It's the same thing with everything for me, like whether it's like a hot comb, or like if it's something I can't get in SA, I'll go to AliExpress, because that's like the cheapest option for me. Maybe I'm a cheapskate, sometimes I am, depends on what I'm buying. But yeah, so I'll show you this obviously when I'm actually doing the hair wash tutorial. I'll show you how I actually use it. Okay, now we go to the products name. So I tried to pick a few products. So my story is, I have a lot of products because, not because I'm moneyed, a lot of people like to think I am, but I normally go to Clicks like every year. I'm sad that this year it won't be there because pandemic. But yeah, I think it won't be there. So normally that's where I get a lot of products. I have, you know, from different hair companies. Sorry for the cars, like my room is right by the road. So I normally get like from hair brands like Sheer Moisture, Carol's Daughter, Tresemme, Dark and Lovely. Like there's so many like hair brands in Tichowena, L'Oreal, Alvive, Organics. Guys, there's so many brands. Paya, like your hair just goes, you know. There's so many hair brands, sometimes skin brands, skincare brands as well. So you get a lot of products, like bag full of products. Sometimes you win even more products. So when you come back, you really overwhelmed, because sometimes it's like you've got sachets and you've got bottles and you've got containers and you're like, oh my god, you know, it's a lot. And I thought this year, in fact, I was planning on doing a giveaway if I went to Clicks, because normally I just give it to my mom and my sister, because my mom is not around in Joburg, so she can't go to Clicks, so she normally needs like hair products, so I give it to her. My sister as well, she only came this side this year, so I would normally give it to her as well, my baby sister. So basically this year I wanted to do a giveaway. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm basically that's where I get my products. If, let's say for example, I ran out of that, so let's say 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, then I'll start getting Aunt Jackie's. I really love Aunt Jackie's hair product. I used to use Cantu, love Sheer Moisture as well. But you know, sometimes you gotta like vary and see which product is good for your hair. So I'll dibble and dabble in like different hair products. Let's say for example, I'll use the deep moisture treatment from Cantu, and then I'll use the conditioner from Sheer Moisture, because it depends, you know. Or I'll use the co-wash from Tresemme or Dark and Lovely, or like the 3-in-1 wash thing from Dark and Lovely. So it depends what I like for my hair. I don't necessarily use like one brand and then all the products come from one brand. I just like pick and choose which ones are nicer. So I'm just going to show you what I have and what I'm currently using right now. And this is not a constant, but there are ones that are like constant, that I constantly buy and constantly use. So when you start off, obviously you're going to start off with a shampoo, right? So I am currently using the Organics shampoo and conditioner. These normally come in a special from Discount. Normally they'll say, let's say for example, these two for like 60 rands or 70 rands, and then you've got the big ones, the 1 liter bottle, no, 750 ml bottles, yes. You get them, let's say 2 for 90. So I'm currently using this one, and I'm using the dry and damaged hair, because it is winter. Hair becomes more dry and damages more easily, so that's why I use these. But sometimes, obviously, because you can't use shampoo every single week, so I'll use shampoo like once a week, and then once a month, sorry, and then all the other weeks I'll co-wash. So normally right now, currently I use this, which is the Tresemme Expert Platinum Strength co-wash. I like this, and also the there's a natural hair one, Organics natural hair one. It's like a green bottle. I also like using that co-wash. Sometimes I use the Dark and Lovely 3-in-1 wash. Love that, it smells amazing. Okay, so that's what I use. So guys, I don't know if you want me to go into detail as to why I use these things, but if you want me like a quick brief detailed explanation, is that shampoos, I use them once a month, because I use them for almost what's the word, it's literally to eliminate every single thing. Ndicho wena moisturizer, but like everything. And normally, as I'll show you, I put the shampoo in the scalp, because that's where most of the dirt is. I literally want to I want to wash, I want to strip, exactly, I want to strip everything. I want to, because shampoos do strip you, they strip moisture, they strip dirt. So when you put on a shampoo, you really want everything gone. You want everything gone. So basically I use shampoos to strip everything from oil to, you know, that's why I use it once, because if I was to do that 4 times a month, then now my hair is not really like experiencing proper moisture for like a long enough time. So I do it only once, because obviously, maybe let's say for example, if I had used edge control or wig glue, or obviously I don't put the wig glue on my hair, but it will be on my hairline, a bit on my hairline. You'll get it if you wear wigs, you kind of get it. Or let's say it's gel, hair gel. When I'm styling my hair, I'm doing like afro pondos, so I want to strip all of that off, because that doesn't give any, it doesn't put any nutrition or any good products into my hair. my hair doesn't need that. I just do it to look fancy. And then obviously I need a conditioner because I need to restore that that moisture back into the hair, you know. So after I've stripped it, I will wash the shampoo off, and then I'll put the conditioner, because I want to put back, you know, I want to almost put back the hair and make it also easy and manageable for me to like finger detangle while I'm in the shower. And then co-wash, I will use it for the other 3 times where I don't use the shampoo. A lot of people like to what's this thing, they like to interchange these, because I mean they like to interchange these because a conditioner is a conditioner, but a co-wash, apparently it will clean the hair but it won't strip it. It won't totally clean it. In fact, it will almost like remove the surface. It's gonna remove the surface, you know, cleaner every day, but I'll spring clean basically. that's the analogy I can give you. And it must, let's say you've got a house or an apartment or whatever, there's that one time where you have to spring clean, like carpets zakho, nyusibedi, yabona ujonge ngapha ku wardrobe, phansi ko wardrobe, yonke into, like you have to look everywhere, phansi kwe desk, phansi kwe ngapha kwe cupboard, like you have to clean. That's the shampoo. That's what a shampoo does. This is like the normal everyday sisula nje idesk wethu siyajustisha apha kubona khona ukubone izitya zihlanjiwe zihamba zabe ekhabhathini, you know, but it's not really like thorough. So this is what it helps with, because this is almost like helping that all the LOCs that you're going to do for those 4 weeks, they kind of become effective, you know, because obviously product because also your hair collects dust, collects smoke, depending on where you live. Like your hair will literally harbor all those things, also mhlambi bacteria as well. So what you want to do is literally clean that dust off, that dust lapha phezulu, so that LOC can be effective. So that's like the description I can give. I hope you guys hear me and understand me. Okay, so another shampoo that I use that I got from Clicks Curls is this. It's the Alvive Extraordinary Oil Low Shampoo Gentle Cleansing Cream Foam. So this is like a cream foam, so it's almost like an equivalent of shampoo, but it doesn't really strip, it doesn't really clean, it doesn't really eradicate to the T, but it does. It's very similar. It's like it cleans more than a co-wash, or it cleans more than almost equivalent, but it cleans like a shampoo more than a co-wash and a conditioner. But a shampoo is a shampoo. But this one, it says it's a no foam, so I mean, but it's really effective. Like I really like it. I like how it smells, and it's got like oil, so it's not stripping, because it's almost like putting oils. It doesn't want your hair to almost break. So this is kind of like a shampoo that you'd also use, let's say for example, instead of a co-wash, but you'd have to put conditioner as well, because it is a shampoo. It's like low shampoo. Like I think it's more of a co-wash. So I think it's, yeah. And I hope I'm getting it right. I stand corrected, but I normally use it as shampoo because I go in with a conditioner after it. So now that you've washed your hair, you need to moisturize your hair. So obviously I've got a spritz bottle with water when I haven't washed my hair and I want to actually hydrate my hair. So I'll literally spray my hair with water, and then I'll go in with a cream or custard. So basically this is the Nilotica Shea and Cocoa Collection Deep Moisture Butter with shea butter and coconut oil. So you guys, basically you want a cream, so you want water, then you want so LOC basically is like liquid oil cream. So after, let's say, spritzing your hair with water, or after shampooing and conditioning your hair, it's wet, right? So that stands for the L. So now I'm explaining LOC for those who don't know it. I normally like using LOC, other people use LCO, but I think for me LOC, which is liquid oil cream, is more effective. So the liquid is like water, Other people like to say it's leave-in conditioner. Sure, but you need water. So first start with water, then do your leave-in. And then my oil, I use Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil. I really love this because it makes my hair thick. It's very good for your hairline as well. If you're suffering from like hair thinning, hair loss or receding of your, what's this thing, your hairline, then I really recommend it. I'm only gonna try and start rosemary oil. I know it's got a bit of pepper, a bit of mentally thing going on, so I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna start using it as well. Got this from Throw Fitness, so is in the goodie bag. The one that Ujwa normally hosts. Really enjoyed it, love the goodie bag. So yeah, and then that stands for O. Then C is like your creams. So basically I use the Curl La La defining curl casted from Anchaki's. Yeah, actually never mind, but yeah, I use that. And then I use the Nilotic deep moisture butter. Ne? So basically these are my creams. So you guys, I also do because I'm such a curious person and I'm a DIY person, I normally just sometimes also, because I bought raw shea butter and then I mixed it with like coconut oil, put all the good oils like peppermint oil, rosemary oil, so I use that as a cream as well. I want to show you guys so far, but yeah, so I use that as well. I'll probably show you when I'm actually after I wash my hair. And then for treatments are normally gonna say deep moisture treatment or deep protein treatment or deep intensive hydration hair mask, which is this. So this is the Manuka honey and marula intensive hydration hair mask with African rock fig and baobab oil. So this is from Show Moisture. Guys, I'm only gonna start using it now, and I'm absolutely, you see it's even sealed. I'm absolutely excited about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna start treating my hair with that. Sometimes I use okay, so the difference is that there's a protein treatment and then there's a moisture treatment. Protein treatment is done to strengthen the hair strands, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to do it too much, so maybe do it once a month or once in 2 months, because what it normally does is that it strengthens the hair strands, but it strengthens the hair strands by coating the hair strands with like protein, so that it gives it strength, you know. So if you overdo it, it's almost like you almost block, because it's a coating it's a coating it prevents hydration and moisture from seeping into the strand. So now the strand is going to start being a bit too stiff, brittle, you know. It's like it's got an opposite effect if you do too much of it. I hope you get what I'm saying. So you have to do it once a month or once in 2 months, and then every other time you're not doing a protein treatment, which is the other 3 times, let's say for example, of your hair wash days, you have to do a moisture treatment, because you need moisture for your hair. And this a moisture treatment almost puts in like those oils that, because you've got coily hair and your sebum oil from the scalp cannot move. It's really hard for the sebum hair to almost move through the scalp, move through the strand. So you need to help it out with a moisture treatment. Do you get what I'm saying? With a moisture treatment that will literally put in the oils that your hair needs to stay moisturized. This is different from hydration. Hydration, my loves, is water. Man, I hope you get what I'm saying. It's like your skin. So basically your skin can be dry or dehydrated. 2 different things. So Dry, it needs moisture. Dehydrated, it needs water. But get with skin, it's like, it's very hard. It's very hard to, let's say for example, you're from the shower, you dry yourself, ne? Ususa amanzi, basically, and then your skin starts itching. It's because all of that water that was put into the skin is like leaving the skin. So that's why you have to, sometimes you have to quickly moisturize. And what your skin needed was a bit of that water for you to, you shouldn't have like totally dried yourself. You should have like went with it. They no tambi. So that's why other people don't even dry their skin. They literally almost air dry, but they literally put moisture, moisturizer over like wet skin. Don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I hope this makes sense. But it makes sense. It makes sense, but I hope I'm saying it that it makes sense. So guys, basically that's it. That's all I use. Other people can have different things, like different moisture treatments, different this, different that. And obviously because of DIY, sometimes I DIY. Egg is good, mayonnaise is good, but I normally don't like putting egg because egg is a bit different. So I normally put like mayonnaise, like proper mayonnaise, like tangy nola mayonnaise, good for protein treatments. And then sometimes people do oil treatments, which are really good for restoring the oils in your hair. So basically, instead of putting, let's say, a moisture treatment in your hair and then putting that hot cap so that that oil can that treatment can seep into your strands, you put oil and then you kind of like wash it off. Guys, there are different ways you can do hair, ne? But do what works for you. Other people do, they've got like button, what's this thing? I used to do it as well. That powder. Ooh, what is it called? It's called I've got the word in my tongue, but it's not coming out. My hair let out loose. As you can see, it was like in a protective style. Right now I feel like it's very dirty because moisturizer has gone in, it's seeped in, and obviously some of it has seeped into my pillows or wherever it's gone. But yeah, I need a wash because also I can feel that my hair is dry. Omyumdu could be like, okay fine, just spritz water and it should be fine, because it's just dehydrated right now. You can feel the oils and the cream, but there's dirt as well. So I just want to wash it. So I'm gonna strip everything and then I'm gonna start all over. I mean, it is shampoo, so it's gonna foam, but I'm putting it in the scalp. And the reason why I'm putting it in the scalp and not in the hair strands is because, I mean, already I know the shampoo is gonna go to the hair strands, but I don't want to overly strip the strands, you know. The dirt I really want to get rid of is the one on the scalp. Okay, so I'm done with the side. I'm gonna go this side. And as you can see, you guys, I'm literally just with my hands opening rows and then just putting the shampoo in it. So you see, so we're here, see, yeah. So yeah, I'm also washing my hair because, you know, after like a week or so, hair starts having this weird like oil smell. Like, it's not a good one, it's not a fresh smell. It's like ingati your hair is just full of oils, and not like fresh oils. You can almost smell that the oils have been there for like a week. So that's why I have to wash my hair. Maybe I can stretch it out to like 2 weeks, but after that it's like it's same thing with braids. I don't normally wash my braids too much, but it gets to a point, like let's say after a month, braids start having this weird like smell. Maybe you've been in places with smoke, maybe the sun, but what normally starts happening is that you start getting this weird like old oil smell. So what you know, and as but zinuka stale, I don't know, and you just need like fresh flowery smells. So that's why I will normally just like wash my braids once when I have them, because I keep my braids for like, let's say 6 weeks to 8 weeks, which is like 2 months. you know, when I'm really stretching it. So at least you want to wash your braids at least once during the time you have them. So right now what I normally do, because now my scalp is full of shampoo, I normally do this, you know, I'm massaging the shampoo in my scalp because I really want it to like get in there, you know, wash off, like come off with all the dirt. And then when I'm in the shower, then I will start using this tool. When I'm in the shower, I'll use this tool. So conditioner I don't put on the scalp, you have to put on the hair strands, because literally you want the moisture to be on the hair strands. You want your scalp to be clean. I normally just put like oils on the scalp. So I literally wing the whole conditioner thing. I just put it everywhere on the hair strands. So obviously I'll try to put it like, I'll try to make it like go from root to tip, but I won't put too much next to root. Mostly on the tip, because that's where most of the damage hair is. It's on the tip because it's the oldest hair. Makes sense, right? So this is the only hair knots that came out while I was showering. Obviously there's going to be more now because I'm going to use my denim brush to actually detangle my hair. So now more knots are going to come out, and then some hair is going to break, but that's why I try to be as gentle as possible. So basically, you see, after putting your conditioner, you try and section your hair. I section mine into like 4 manageable parts. So I'll just like open rows with my fingers, like so. You see, this part is drenched in conditioner. So basically, I'm going to take my denim brush. I'm going to start from the tips. I know it sounds scary, but it's not painful because I'm as gentle as possible and I'm holding the hair halfway through the strands so that it doesn't pull on the scalp. So you see, now I can be able, now when you can see that it's detangled by the fact that from where I started detangle, now I can like move my denim brush through. You see, it's very easy, it's not painful. Could even do it without holding my hair. It's not painful. Then you kind of move your way up the strands. So you don't want to start from root to tip. So I'm going to do this with all my sections. Sometimes it's going to be really hard, but at least the denim brush bristles do move with the hair. Then, as you can see, now it's easier. Okay, maybe not. Okay, now it's easier. That's easier because the brush can move through the strands without hitting like knots. Then when I'm done, I just twist the hair section that I'm done with because it's ready to be washed off. So I'm going to do other sections after this. So basically that's okay, you guys. As you can see, I'm not finished yet. I'm waiting for the 5 minutes for the conditioner to just settle in there before I wash it off and then put on the treatment. This is how much hair I've lost in the denim brush detangling. Knots for days. I know a lot of you will be freaked out, but most of them are really knots because I mean I had a protective hairstyle. It's like, let's say for example, if you had braids, you know how when you're at the salon and they're trying to like comb your hair or blow dry your hair, so much hair comes out. So basically it's the same way, the equivalent of this, but obviously mine is much more less because I did it with gentleness. It doesn't seem like it's a bit, but all the knots are gone. I know now my hair, literally I can put my fingers through my hair from root to tip without any struggle because it's detangled. And this also helps preventing hair from breaking any further, because now you don't have knots that are going to keep on like pulling other hair, then wrapping itself in other hair that breaks other hair. I don't know if you kind of get me. Okay, you guys, wow, I'm done. I use a towel to dry my hair. Sorry, I use a towel to dry my hair. I don't use towels because number one, they break hair, they over dry the hair. It's just not gentle on the hair. Okay, so don't judge me for using this t-shirt. I've got like 4 of them. Those who know will know. Okay, so that's my half dried hair in these what do you call these things, in twists. So I hope I have thoroughly rinsed the shampoo and conditioner off. Smells like conditioner though, which I absolutely love. It's that fresh smell that's talking about. Smells amazing. So I'm gonna gob literally one with my hand, then I'm going to apply it generously into my hair. I want every single strand to be coated. Ooh, I can see my battery's low and I'm annoyed, because if I knew, then I would have charged it while I was at the bathroom washing my hair. When I will charge it when I go wash off this. So as you guys can see, I am literally working my hands into this so that every single strand is coated, almost like finger detangling as well. Okay, then once I am happy that every single strand is coated, I'm gonna do twists again. Okay, and then obviously I'm gonna do this to all the 4 sections, but I like putting them in twists because the afro is more manageable that way. Normally a lot of people get overwhelmed when you don't put it in twists, because what happens is that they kind of like, they shrink too much, they become all like weird and frizzy. Like, not weird frizzy, man, like they detangle again. Now you've detangled, they untangle, they tangle, sorry. They tangle again. So that's why I put it in 4 sections, to almost like manage it well, and also to prevent any tangling of the hair, because it's just a lot, you know. So sometimes you can't be able to reach. As you can see, I'm almost putting some on the hairline as well, because I want that to be treated as well. I'm not really putting on the scalp. I don't know if you guys are noticing that, because we are treating the hair. The scalp is clean, which needs, that's the only thing we need from the scalp, for it to be clean. But we need the hair to get all these juices. Also the scalp, I mean, provides its own oils like sebum, but I'll put like a bit of oil in it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this to all of them, and then I'm gonna show you when I put my cap, and then we're gonna talk. Okay, if I had to choose one part that I really like about washing hair, is this. So I'll put a plastic on. I'll put this to almost like protect me from the extensive heat that is coming off the cap. Then I put the cap. It's really hot, so I'll lower the setting down. I'll lower it. Okay, there we go. Then I'm gonna stay for like 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna go wash my hair. So basically this is it, guys. I mean, this is the gist of it. So now I'm gonna do my work while I kill time, like this 10 minutes, do a bit of notes because I am writing next week. But anyways, yeah, I will show you guys what I actually do after I wash off my hair. But anyways, yeah, this is it. It's just gonna let the warmth seep into the strands to help also the treatment seep into the strands and be effective. So yeah, I think maybe this is my trick. But yeah, okay, see, I'm trying to like get rid of the dripping water. As you can see, I'm in my PJs. I don't know if you guys can see them. Anyways, so my hair is in these. Right now I am going to go in with my oil on the scalp, just a bit, not too much. We don't want to overdo it or overwhelm the scalp, but don't want it to be dry as well. Sorry about the hair dripping, that's normal. Also, you don't want to like literally dry your hair because that's your that's your liquid, and you need your hair hydrated. I'm going to do the front, right? Then we're going to go in with a cream. This is why I don't like doing my hair at the salon, because I don't think they'd be this gentle. Like, salonists think that an afro, because it's hard, you need to be hard. It's like, beat it with tough love. I'm like, that's painful. Number two, it's not good for my hair because I actually want my hair to grow. So basically, you just need to be gentle with it. A lot of people don't like afros. They think it's like maintenance. It becomes maintenance when you don't take care of it. You expect your afro to be like soft, you expect it to be like real, like relaxed hair. It's not supposed to be like that, but you have to treat it a certain way, yeah. So as you can see, I'm literally just fluffing that out. I'm gonna put the excess on the other hair like so. Oh, curls. So yeah, this is it. This is literally my routine every week. Literally, this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you found it very helpful. If there's anything I missed, any information you'd like to know, obviously I'm not like, how can I say this, I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional hair expert, but this is what works for my hair. Please do like the video and comment down below, nom-noms, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.